Hi everyone, just got back from the gym. While I was down there, it occurred to me that last week I was in the middle of quite a bad crash and I couldn't even get my head off the pillow. And I was training and I was thinking, what is the difference between last week and now? Now I'm doing weights and I'm doing a bit of bag work and I'm feeling quite good, but last week I couldn't even move. So I was thinking why we have crashes. And the first thing that came to mind was last week I had to go to the dentist and I'd broken a tooth. And it was literally 2 hours after I had been to the dentist that I started feeling rough and I had quite a bad crash. It had gone from during the day I was quite lively, I had good energy because I've been looking after myself, I've been eating properly, I've been doing a bit of exercise and I've been doing a lot of meditation and correcting myself mentally as well. Which I'll talk to you about later as well. And I was feeling quite good. And I went into the dentist, and I didn't actually have to have much work done because it wasn't, rotten or decayed. It just needed cleaning and fixing. So 2 hours later, I'd gone from walking around town, seeing friends, and generally being okay, to not being able to get up the stairs. I was literally having to pull myself up. My legs had gone, and I know a lot of you can identify with this. My legs had gone, my arms were weak, my head was dizzy, I just felt rubbish. My brain fog and everything just felt rubbish. So I was thinking, well, why? Over the next week, I was quite bad. I felt quite bad. I had to cancel a few readings and stuff. And it was just like, why has this happened? And then I got to think, maybe it was something that was in the filling that my body didn't like. Now obviously we're still using metal fillings and that quite a lot in dentistry, so I've actually put it down to the fact that there was something in the filling that my body didn't like and it actually caused the crash. Maybe it sort of worked on my immune system, maybe it was a bit toxic to my system, but whatever it was, I'm going to look into it a bit more, but whatever it was, it crashed my body. So it took me a week to get over that. And then also, whilst I was training earlier, I was thinking, so what else can cause it? So there's physical things, maybe if we have an accident, you twist our ankle or whatever, that can cause us to have crashes. When you've got fibro-ME or something like that, it can be quite easy to crash over quite minor things. And also, I was on the point where, okay, there's the physical thing, but also there's the emotional thing. And it can be the smallest thing, like you've had a bill that you can't pay come through the door and it gets you emotionally, pulls your body down. Or it could be something really traumatic like someone passing. So then it got me thinking more into what I'm doing in my workshops, which is identifying causes of fibromyalgia, ME, CFS, whatever you like to call it, and other stress-related diseases. So I started to write out the plan for my workshop that I'm doing. And now I've identified a lot of key elements that cause fibro, and it is at the beginning you have to sort of weigh up what is the cause, which is it emotional or is it physical. Now I know that my mood and my general energy is quite good, quite high, so I'm usually quite happy. I'm okay. I don't feel depressed. When I have a crash, I can get depression. Now, with some other people, they have depression and then they have a crash. So it's, is fibro caused by depression with you, or is it a condition caused by fibro? So there's a lot of things like that we're going to look at. We're also going to look at diets. We're going to also look at technology. We're going to also look at everyday stress that can cause it. In fact, there's such a long list, I can't even do it in this video. But I just wanted to sort of get in touch with everybody just to let you know that I'm working on it. Also, my sister Nikki, if you don't know her, you'll know her as Nikki Allen if you do. She's a psychic medium. We're working together on a lot of this as well, because obviously me, Nikki and my sister Sarah all suffer from the same kind of illness. Illness, it's a condition, but so we're all working in the same way to cause it. I would say I've had this since I was about 14. Dad died when I was 5. We had an abusive stepfather, and around the time that he actually left, got the idea that he wasn't wanted anymore, was when I started to get quite ill, and I've had it a long time. I feel that I've always been celiac as well, so that was something that changed me, and that can contribute to it as well. Some people find that they're celiac, then they get fibro. Some people have fibro, then they realise that they can't eat the same things. It's not really celiac, but they can't eat the same sort of things, so they go on a celiac diet. So yeah, so basically that's about it for now, but I will be covering in the workshop things you can eat, you can't eat, medication you can take from the doctor, and stuff you can do for yourself, like supplements, vitamins, minerals, things like that, teas and things like that that help. Meditation techniques, everybody needs to meditate in a different way. I have about 5 different ways I like to meditate, but other people say to me, oh, I really find it really hard to meditate, so we work on that as well. But the main key is identifying why you're ill and how to fix it, so that's what we'll be working on. So I'm working on that now. Me and Nikki will be working on retreats and things like that, which is specifically set up for people that have these kind of conditions. So we'll be in the middle of nowhere, there'll be no technology, there'll be healthy food to eat, lots of meditation, lots of ways to combat this condition. So sorry I went on a little bit, but I just needed to do that. When I was down the gym I was just like, oh my god, I've got these ideas, I need to tell everyone about them. So anyway, thank you very much, and I'll let you know as soon as that date is ready for the workshop, and I'll start doing some more videos soon as well.